After rejecting 100 million naira bribe from Seyi Tinubu, I was kidnapped. NANS President alleges.
Invited to Lagos to meet with Seyi. I met with Seyi and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked, and I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And they felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously, in collaboration with the MD of NTA. The MD of NTA, I was packaged to NTA to make involuntary statement that I am no longer, that I have renounced my position as NANS president. I did that to gain my freedom. But immediately I released a press statement that I was forced, it was under duress, and because I was naked, I was beaten, they claimed that they will share the video. That Seyi told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order. That was the word language I used. It is language that is telling me this. That he will instruct, yes, he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, that he will go. So I now asked, even this morning when somebody was telling me that, you know who Seyi is? I say, yes, Seyi is an ordinary citizen like myself. He's not occupying any official position. I told them yesterday, I made it clear that even if I'm coming to this hall and I'll be shot, I'll still come to this hall. At the end, today, the inauguration is concluded and I'm the NANS president. I want Nigerians to know what has happened and that we are not going to give up and that Seyi can do anything he wants to do. He's already in this hotel. This inauguration wouldn't have held. You can see the organization is not correct. See the way the things was hardly done. I told the MC, quickly start. Don't do no protocol. Do the inauguration as long as though they will be arresting or killing the NANS president now, who controls over 40 million Aluta forces. So I want to, for the want of time, I don't want to take much of our time, but I've told you in brief. So we cannot say, the most important thing which my government, which we want to do as leaders of NANS, is that we will fight the cultists. We will take away cultism from NANS, the touts from NANS. They are just a bunch of touts and criminal elements. When politicians want to do anything, they recruit them to do all of these things, and that is what we have come to fight. I need your support for us to be able to do this, because without you supporting me, supporting our leadership, there's no way we'll be able to achieve this, because these people have gone far. They have no shame. I want to say, finally, that Seyi Tinubu is a very bad example to the Nigerian youth. And the worst thing that will happen to Nigeria will be for Seyi Tinubu to become the governor of Lagos State. He has no shame, he has no character. I have been strapped naked, he has my video in his phone. If we are in a country where things work, they are supposed to trace that in his phone, and he should be prosecuted. I do not know if what he wants to do with my naked video in his phone. It is also in the phone of the senior special assistant to the president on student affairs. The secretary, when we went to submit a letter to the Minister of Defense, the essay to the Minister of Defense told him that he saw my naked video while they were beating me. That is also in his own phone. This is the country that we are, but they are making a mistake with the wrong person. The honest solution to this for them to do the right thing, or they should quickly terminate my life. I thank you very much for listening, Your Excellency.
So this is the allegation made by the NANS president about the son of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Seyi Tinubu. Now let's take comments from Nigerians. Somebody said, the moment I heard it was offered 100 billion naira bribe, I knew the lies has begun. Anyways, I'm not surprised. Politicking and blackmailing has started against the re-election of the president. Another person said, even Pharaoh and his son and grandsons, even his great-grandsons are all long gone. Power doesn't last forever. The Oga and his son will get one more hearts. Now days go still end and forgotten like Abacha's own. It is well with Nigeria. Another said, I believe this. Nothing is new under the sun. Another said, if you ever wonder why all the governors are changing to APC, see how they try to blackmail this man for his support. Then imagine what they can do to governors who have dark secrets that they don't want out in the public space. Another person said, if you believe this, you are on your own. No. Another said, a hoodlum will always give birth to a hoodlum. Another said, wow, just wow, this is bold. These are the kind of leaders we want. People who are ready to sacrifice for the truth to prevail. Another said, boldness at its peak. Another said, this is a big one. No, Omo Naija done bad past my imagination. Another said, Traore go just the inside in armored car, they laugh us. Another said, let me shock you. As serious as this allegation is, the police will not do anything about it. Trust me. Another said, protect this man at all costs to chai. Another said, hashtag Lege Miami, deliver this to your friend. Another said, if Nigeria wasn't corrupt, she should have been investigated because this is a serious statement and allegations that concerns life and proof of innocence. Allegedly. Another said, this is a very direct allegation. Let's see how it goes. Normal country we get aid. This matter supposed go far, far. Another person said, it's not funny at all. Why are you all laughing? If President's son can cook up something like this, we are all in danger. Another said, all those money we then they give, allegedly, they no fit take do something small for the country. Another said, you might not take this man serious now until this same thing happens to you or your family members. Another said, the way he's boldly speaking, this is definitely true. Another said, if he say then do am, no statement. Another said, so the country president is a kidnapper, allegedly. Another said, all of you asking for evidence are just too gullible. If he doesn't have proof of all the allegations he laid, he won't come out and make a direct claim against anyone calling their names because he knows the consequences. And let me tell you all, it might be a plan work between him and Seyi to drag him and later apologize publicly so Seyi can look like a saint. Another person said, we need more of this kind of people. Another said, I wonder how many innocent people has gone through this process. Another said, if you read psychology, you notice the way the man is talking. It's obviously true. Another said, a responsible man that is ready for a serious relationship will soon set light and camera to defend him Omi. E.g., NANS President, I give you 48 hours to tender an apology to the president's son, my Seyi Tinubu Jagaban's son. Another person said, Seyi go watch parts in Papa. Another said, oh, more, can you imagine? Thank you for this. Another said, 100 million bars goes. Another said, I just hope this is not true, Sha, because if it happens to be true, Niger don't finish be that too. Another said, Oga, talk true. You truly rejected 100 million naira. Another said, they will buy him and instruct the Inspector General to cover it. Nothing will happen. Or, here we go. Omo, Niger is long go. Another said, you all be safe out there. The country is full of kidnappers now. Another said, Biafra, Arewa, and Oduduwa need to come sooner than later. Let everyone govern themselves. Another said, protect him at all costs. Where is our military? This one don't tire also. So these are some of the comments we can take on this. The news just dropped and the thought is, these allegations are very, very huge. How true is this? What is going to happen afterwards? Are we really safe in this country? Where are we heading to? And peradventure, there's a response from Seyi Tinubu and his team about this. How can this be proven? Is it going to get to court? What's going to happen? Is anyone safe? All we can say still is God bless Nigeria.